Welcome to another episode of the INH show, talking about geek culture, news, and lifestyle. Today, Terrence, we're going to be talking about the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Advertisements. Did you enjoy the Super Bowl advertisements?
Yeah, it was actually really good. There's definitely a few that I want to talk about. And
it's a big thing, isn't it?
Look, every year for me, the Super Bowl always has really cool advertisements, really funny stuff. And whether it's movie related or non-movie related, they've got a lineup of a really cool
You know
stuff,
what's funny? Like, after this year's Super Bowl stuff, us in Australia, there was some talk about how the Australian rules, the grand finals, we want to make it as big as how the US does the Super Bowl.
That would be cool.
Well, it's very ambitious.
It is very ambitious.
I guess we'll see whether we can get the same sort of publicity and the same success.
Yeah.
But let's talk about some of the ads that caught our eye.
Yep.
Do you want to start off with one that interested you? I'll tell you what, I will lead off with one.
Okay.
The Turkish Airlines.
That one was really cool.
Well, it was quite novel. It's quite interesting.
It's smart marketing. It's a smart marketing strategy. So just in case for the guys that hasn't watched it, but which I assume that most of you guys have already watched it, is where they have the Turkish Airlines had created an advert, but they have two different versions: a Gotham version and a Metropolis version.
Visit these exotic destinations.
Exactly. So it's like it's a real place, and I thought it was a really smart way of doing it. Right? They have they had Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
In the Gotham version, and they had Lex Luthor in the Metropolis version. I thought it was really cool ads. If you haven't checked it out already, please make sure you do. I thought it was just really smart marketing.
I thought it was fun. I don't know if it's smart marketing though, because first of all, these are fictitious places. These are imaginary places. Yeah. I don't know if people are dumb enough to think that they could type in and go to Turkish Airlines and think, I want to get a ticket to...
No one is stupid enough to go. I'm actually wanting to go to Gotham. No one is
I think some people would be.
Come on, it's a made-up place.
The second thing is that it puts Turkish Airlines on the map much as it, like, I didn't even know that such a thing existed.
Turkish Airlines.
Yeah. But this does nothing for the movie.
Yep.
Which I am still looking forward to.
It actually does a little bit.
It had a little bit at the end.
Yeah.
But it does nothing to sell me on the movie. Like, oh, look, there's Ben Affleck.
It's not and that's the great thing about it. It's not selling the movie. It's just the fact that they're just tying in a marketing campaign for it. It's good.
To me, it's like, like if you owned Turkish Airlines and I owned this, the WB Warner Brothers movies, and then we can sort of get a Super Bowl ad in at half the price because we're combining our companies.
Yeah, pretty much. But
it was kind of fun to see, but I don't know. It was just weird. It completely took me off. Took me by surprise.
Okay, fair. I thought it was cool.
Batman's better than this advertising for.
That's where system. I knew it. That's where it is.
Your turn. You tell us something that excited you.
Okay, the one that excited me next is the Captain America Civil War. That was really cool, right? You see a little bit more out of it. Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to Civil War.
So
Captain America.
So am I. I mean, I think it's not. It's just going to be good. Like and we've said this multiple times. Marvel's got a really good formula when it comes to films and movies and stuff like that now. So I think they're doing it justice. I think it's great. But if you don't want spoilers, don't watch the latest trailer because you will...
Do you think there are spoilers in this thing?
Spoilers in the sense of you will definitely know who's in what team.
I still am a little bit skeptical that what we're seeing is going to be how it's going to play out. Yeah, there are people who switch and back and forth.
Right. I mean, look, I don't consider it a spoiler because you know me. I'm even okay if someone tells me the general plot line and stuff like that. I'm okay with that. But for some people who's a little bit more sensitive about spoilers, like this guy.
If it's in the trailer, it's fair game.
I think, like, if you don't want to know who's in what team and all that sort of stuff, then stay away from it. But yeah, I thought it was fun, and every trailer that I've seen with the Captain America Civil War film,
it's doing its job, isn't it?
I'm wanting to watch that movie even more.
I agree. I liked what I see. It hasn't made me worried. It hasn't made me
I'm not worried at all.
Cautious about what we're going to see.
Right.
The only problem, I guess, is that I have such a high expectation of this movie now that can it reach
that's actually a really good point now because my expectations are slowly climbing more and more.
I do trust that they can pull it off though. So I guess that remains to be seen. But Captain America, we saw that. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2.
Oh yes, TMNT 2. Wait, firstly, did you enjoy the first one?
As in the most recent one?
Yes.
last year.
Yes,
I really enjoyed it.
Okay.
I really enjoyed it. It's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, and I said it in the video. Go back and watch the video, if you haven't seen our review. But every Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie that I've seen, when I saw it the first time, I've enjoyed all of them.
Okay.
Be it the live action, be it the made-for-TV ones, and the one that we saw with Robo Shredder and
Yes.
Megan Fox, it delivered what it promised.
Okay.
This trailer is notable for having Krang.
That's the thing.
Did you ever think you'd live to see the day where we get Krang in the big
Absolutely not.
screen live action?
Absolutely
live
not.
action.
I
Digital.
didn't think Krang would actually show up at all in live action.
Because how do you bring introduce this character of Krang? You know,
Because it's an alien, right? An alien race.
yeah.
The thing that looks like a brain.
When they even got the giant robot, you know, that weird looking robot
With the
you know?
glasses?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's-
and they got Bebop and Rocksteady, so
Right.
they're just throwing everything at it. Like I want this to be successful. I would love it if in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 they will have like Usagi Yojimbo, or they'll have like the
Usagi Yojimbo
the dinosaurs on like the world tournament. They can just go crazy with it. You
They
know?
could, absolutely. Oh, they do have Green Arrow in there as Casey Jones.
Who looks exactly like Green? Yeah.
Yeah, who looks exactly like Green Arrow. Doesn't have the
Why
long
did he
hair
grow
or
his hair or
anything.
just have a wig or something?
Yeah,
you know?
I
Like
know.
they should make him look a bit different.
He basically looks like Green Arrow.
He's a cool guy though. He has a lot of goodwill with the fans,
Right.
so I think he'll be.
It'll be a fun movie, I think. I don't have any high expectations. I know there's going to be a lot of.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I don't have a lot of high expectations for it as
Right.
well, and for that reason, I'll probably enjoy the movie.
And I think even with the first one, which is going to be the same for this one, is the fact that you can tell it's written and it's a movie for kids. And then you've got a lot of people who are haters, like, oh, it's stupid. It's like, dude, it's for kids.
Well, the problem is that
what do
all
you expect?
the Turtles have gone through so many changes. If you don't like this one, just don't watch it. You know, you have the Turtles that you loved, which was the Frank Miller parody. If you're really that sour about it.
Cool. But last one that I want to talk about is X-Men. I don't know why I did that. It's like Wolverine.
X-Men, yes. X-Men.
X-Men.
Well, let's just get to it. This is notable for. You know what? There was quite a bit happening in this.
There was quite a bit happening, but
there was Oscar Isaac. There was Mystique was in it. Professor X and Magneto were in it.
What did you walk away with? I knew I walked away with one thing.
I walked away with this is going to be a great movie. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, what about the trailer? Did you walk away with anything?
Well,
Okay, so I'm just gonna call it out.
I walked
The
away
only
with a very
thing-
happy feeling in my, you know.
Well, the funny, we just spoke about this, right, off camera, and the thing that I said was, oh, you mean the Psylocke trailer? Which is basically the main thing that I took out of it is like, you see her going,
Well, it's
and
a
that's
spotlight. It's a spotlight for Psylocke because you know she's such a big character, popular character, and Olivia Munn is a popular actress. You know, I want to say one thing about the Psylocke costume. First of all, it's great that they're going with the '90s version of it.
Yep.
Like the boob window sort of thing that she has a little bit. Yeah, you know, I kind of would have
Not needed, right?
Yeah, I would have preferred it if they stuck more closely to the thing and just had the whole
Looks like a swimsuit.
It's just completely yeah.
Yeah, right.
But that's a small nitpicky. That's a small minor complaint.
Okay.
Do you have any complaints about?
Oh, do I have a lot of complaints about it? Well, look, let me take a step back, okay? So, ages ago, we've had this discussion for quite some time. Rod, Luke, you, and I wasn't happy with the casting of Olivia Munn because
Pretty much from day one, right?
From day one, because it's like she's a freaking co-host. She's not an actress. She's a co-host.
But
She's like
it's
like getting
our
someone
fans
who
are
news.
furiously typing their angry tweets at you right now.
I know they're literally clicking like unfollow.
She is an act. She is she's
Okay.
an actress.
Okay, so firstly, the problem I have is so let me just vent out, and this is just my opinion.
Have at it. Go
She's
on.
a co-host. She's a TV show, Attack of the Shows.
All right, go. I'll let you have your say.
She's a co-host. She's a cosplayer. That's how she got popular. She is not. She's pretty. Don't get me wrong. She's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. But she's a She got known for being a cosplayer.
Well,
That's how she.
All right.
For
fine.
me, that's a bit like all right, I'll show a little bit of boob to be famous, and then now I can become an actor. Is that how actors are now? You don't have to.
What by whatever means necessary. You know, Harrison Ford.
Right.
Fixed. Did he not fix George Lucas's door or something? And that's
is that how he became famous?
Yeah, it was a
Come
comment
on.
or something. You know.
But anyway,
so he's using his talents, and he got noticed.
But
I don't think Samuel L. Jackson was a trained actor. He didn't go to the finest school
the thing that drives me insane about it is the fact that everyone's like, "Oh my god, she's so perfect for it." It's like, she doesn't even look Asian. I know she's Asian.
What?
No, I know she's a half Asian. No, I know she's a half Asian.
She doesn't look Asian.
She doesn't even look. She's okay. So the Psylocke character. This is where it's a massive discussion because the whole thing about Psylocke was originally a British character.
Betsy Braddock, yeah, Elizabeth Braddock.
A Caucasian person, Betsy, right?
Her brother is Captain Britain. That's all we need to say about it.
Correct. So, but then body swaps, blah 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 blah. She got put into a Japanese female's body now, which is what we know her to be, right? Olivia Munn doesn't even look. She's like 30% Asian.
She looks Asian enough.
She looks 30% Asian. And to me, it's almost like an insult. It's like Hollywood turned around and said, "Hey, we want to put an Asian there. We'll just use a half Asian person, and that's our Asian." It's like, come on.
Well,
man.
first of all, how big of a defining feature of Psylocke is that she's an Asian? Like, it's fairly big. Is it that she's a
She looks
Asian?
like an Asian? Yeah.
Well, no, like a character. Like if they changed, because Kingpin in the original Daredevil movie, they made him a black guy.
Right.
And that's fine.
Okay.
It wasn't progressive or anything. It just suited the character.
Okay, so
they changed them.
They completely changed it. And
can they do that for this? Like,
well, if they completely said, you know what, with Psylocke, we're just going to choose a Caucasian girl, or we're going to choose an African American girl, or you know what I mean, like completely different. I'll be like, okay. But this is almost like we want to give them the Asian, authentic Oriental look, but we don't want it to be too Oriental.
Well,
that's how I feel
Professor
about it.
Professor X, Patrick Stewart, and is English. James McAvoy is Scottish, and in the comic books, Professor X is he's just a wealthy New York guy, isn't he?
Right.
So they're changing the ethnicity.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
Well, that's why I wonder, like, how big of a defining feature is that she has to be strictly this Asian? Because to me, I think she looks Asian enough. She gets a pass from me.
It's not. Well, for me, it's
you don't
not,
think she's Asian enough?
No, because even
her eyes are a little.
Yeah, it's a good point. She looks like a half Asian. Okay, I get it, right? But she's more towards with half Asian people. There's the ones that look more Asian, or the ones that look. She definitely doesn't look all Asian.
Very uncomfortable here.
The next thing is, have you watched Ride Along 2 with Ice Cube and Kevin Hart?
I have not seen Ride
So
Along
I
2.
watched that movie, right? Mm-hmm. And Olivia Munn is in that movie.
Okay.
Her character's name is Maya Cruz. She ain't even an Asian character in that movie. But that clearly is a statement that she does not look
That's a
Asian.
statement that she's a great actress. Here you have this Asian actress with an Asian background, and she's playing. This is like Robert Downey Jr. Tug Speedman or whatever. Robert Downey Jr. in Tropic Thunder would be proud of Olivia Munn's achievements.
No, but do you get what I'm saying here, though? Legitimately.
A little bit.
Like,
I
they
will
didn't
admit
even
that
cast her for an
I
Asian...
think she looks Asian enough. Like, I don't know where you're getting this... What are you seeing when you see Olivia Munn?
I see a cosplayer. That's what I see. I see a goddamn cosplayer.
I think she looks Asian enough. I'm sure there are plenty of other Asians who would fit the bill and who could speak with the... Do you reckon she's going to have a British accent?
No, I think she's going to go straight American.
I wonder why that would be. Cause,
I have no idea. It would be good to see her have a...
Because if she doesn't, then
I don't think
her brother cannot be Brian Braddock.
Right.
You know, so...
Captain Britain. Right.
I think they have no plans for Captain Britain, but...
Okay.
I don't know. I hope that she'll have an English accent.
Next thing I just wanted to bring up. Look, with Olivia Munn, she's absolutely gorgeous. Don't get me wrong.
We get it.
She's
we get
so
it.
hot.
Olivia Munn, if you're watching this, you know,
so hot.
You want to make peace with her.
But yeah, the casting is. Anyways, I'm sure watching Ride Along 2 and all that, her acting is going to be fine in it. Okay. However, I just don't like the theory that it almost seems like a cosplayer can become an A-list American actress or actor. But the next thing I wanted to do is did you see the scene with her where she was swinging the sword around?
Training. I'm sure I've seen one of many because there's been more than one, right?
There's been a couple so far.
Yeah.
But when everyone watched it, it's like, oh, she's the perfect fit. Look at that! It's so awesome. It's like that's the basics of martial arts. Swinging the sword around
that's. Why are you so sour?
Because everyone is like, I don't know if everyone's
I think
like,
it just shows that she's willing to physically not just look the part. Yes, I say look the part because I think she looks like she could pull it off. Okay, so she's willing to make it look believable.
Okay, well, but anyways, look, let me say it this way though. With everything that I've said though, I hope that I will come out of the movie going, she is the perfect fit. I was absolutely wrong. I take my words back.
I'm going to put you on the spot. Do you know any cosplayers that you might know, maybe not personally, but that you've seen, maybe at a convention, Asian cosplayers who might be able to build? Do you know any? I don't know. I'm just asking you on camera in front of all of our fans.
Let's not get into that discussion. I would never.
So, do you have a favorite planet by any chance? You know,
wait,
like
I would never hire a cosplayer to become to act in a movie.
But she's not a cosplayer. You're not hiring a cosplayer. You're hiring Olivia Munn, who has been in movies. You're not hiring someone who's. You didn't just go to a New York Comic Con and say, "Oh, she looks like Sarah. I'm going to get her." This isn't what happened, Terrence.
All right. Anyways, long discussion. We've had this. How long have we been talking about this for?
Well.
Year?
2 years? When did she get announced? Like, from day one, you were like, Olivia Munn, is this a joke? Let us know what you guys think.
Please do.
We are optimistic. We want all of these movies to be good.
We do. I really want this movie to be good. I really do.
If you have a better suggestion as who might have been Psylocke, certainly let us know. Leave a comment below. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Another Super Bowl in the books. Maybe by the time the Australian Grand Final.
We'll see some really cool adverts.
Yeah. Maybe we'll get a new Suicide Squad. You know, maybe Margot Robbie can use her famous Australian.
Might as well use Margot Robbie as Psylocke. Anyways,
now you're stretching it.
All right. Well, thanks for watching, and I guess we'll catch you next time.